Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Big Bob Colay. This young man hails from Catskill, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mike Tyson.
Undefeated Mike Tyson warmed up, loosening up and ready to go, looking for knockout number 14. That's his opponent, Sammy Scaff from Russell, Kentucky.
With a record of 13-6, 11 by KOs, slamming Sammy Scaff. A record of 13-0, 13 by knockout, Mike Tyson, 10 rounds.
Now look at the height difference, at least 6 inches. Scheduled for 10, but don't go away. Tyson already coming in, got in a short left hook. There's the big left hook, and that rocks Sammy Scaff.
He's taking his time. He's pinpointing his punches. He's not over anxious. That's the first punch he's missed so far.
And gets his body into those punches.
You got to watch this one real close.
Blood coming from the nose of Sammy Scaff already. He might have broken his nose already.
That's right. It looks bad.
Scaff is on the run. Blood just pouring down from the nose of Sammy Scaff.
Tyson does not throw wild punches, Sam. That's
big left hook. And there is Scaff down.
3, 4.
The count is 5
for the rest of the year.
6.
The count is 7. This one's over.
9.
This one is over.
It's all over. He tried to make it. Sammy Scaff tried to get up.
14 fights. He's only fought 21 rounds.
That's what I meant with very little time in the ring with all those fights. What is a day in the life of Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is just a hard-working fighter that lives a boring life as an individual. And everyone says, I wish I was in your shoe, I wish I was in your shoe. The people, the hundreds of people that wish they were in my shoe don't know the tenth of it. If they were in my shoe, they would cry like babies.
The heavyweights are ready. 12 of Mike Tyson's 16 fights have ended in the first round.
This gentleman has 17 wins, 9 losses with 8 knockouts. All the way from San Jose, California. Boxing fans, here is Irish Michael Jameson. Jameson. This young man is undefeated in 16 professional bouts with 16 straight knockouts. From Catskill, New York, ladies and gentlemen, here is Mike Tyson.
Tyson only 19. Jameson, the veteran, a huge height and weight advantage and a 2-inch reach advantage for Jameson. Now on the verge of becoming a world-class man. Don't blink. This is round number 1.
That's the word to use, Ken. I don't think there's going to be too much of a feeling out process, so to speak, in this fight. Set the pace right from the word go.
Mike Tyson is a finisher. He's established that early in his career.
He started the fight off with some wicked right punches. People have compared his punching power to guys like George Foreman and Joe Frazier, saying he punches the same, but he's so much faster.
It could be over early. As we pointed out, Tyson's longest fight, a 4th-round KO of Don Halpin in his 3rd pro fight. Remember, he's been a pro for only 11 months.
Yeah, Ken, he has a long road ahead of him. Jameson is doing what I think he has to do, and that's keep on the move, keep Tyson off balance, and don't lay on those ropes and let him get set up for those wicked punches he throws. He's connecting very well, though, with some good body shots, hard body shots.
You look at him, he's done what a lot of fighters have been unable to do.
Jameson's hands, both his hands are down by chest level.
Just 13 days ago. And he had a first-round knockout of Dave Jacko. His next fight, February 16th against Carl the Truth Williams in Troy, New York. This is the first round. He's trying to finish off.
Good left hook to the body. That's a very good sign at this young fighter right to the body.
Jameson now within 15 seconds of surviving the first round. Mike Tyson in the black trunks figures to be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Tyson.
He's after him, and that's the end of round number 1. Mike Jameson will tell his grandchildren he survived a round against Mike Tyson. Set now for round number 2. Mike Tyson takes a quick left from Jameson.
To get that left jab out and keep this little guy off you.
Here comes Tyson. Jameson battling back right above us here in Atlantic City. Ooh, a right connects to Tyson. One thing about Tyson, he has really not been tested in his career.
A lot of the, so to speak, boxing experts are wondering now what happens when this young kid that can punch so hard. This is what experience will tell. Everybody's yet to find this out.
Certainly not as a pro. As an amateur, he lost Los Angeles.
Jameson is profusely. It's going to go in the eye and it's going to affect his vision. I think it was opened with some of those nice uppercuts that Tyson's been throwing when he gets close to him.
Quite a contrast in conditioning here. Tyson superbly conditioned. Extreme height. He's 5'11". Has the huge neck, 19 3/4 inches. Tyson, the strong left to Jameson in round number 2.
236 pounds, and he is just pushing this big guy all over the ring, pushing him away, maneuvering him into positions where he wants him to be so that he can land the best punches.
Mike Jameson, very evident here in the second round. The boxing folks here in New Jersey that would have to disappear, and it has.
99% of the time, it did hurt him.
The left, the right to the side. Mike Jameson comes out swinging against Mike Tyson. The third round. Tyson, as a pro, has rarely seen the third round.
I think Mike Tyson doesn't know the word back up. He has not taken one backward step in his fights. He has been continually pushing forward, pushing the fight, setting his type of pace.
Tyson very, very dedicated.
Jameson grabbed him, held onto him, cleared his head a little bit. A little bit of experience is starting to show here. Jameson, he knows what to do when he gets hurt.
He's done quite a bit of clutching and grabbing in the first 3 rounds. And if you were in that position, that would be a pretty good philosophy. You see the low blow, and Tyson gets a warning, and Jameson let everyone know that he'd been hit below the belt.
Yeah, a little bit disrespect for what the judge's decision there.
Mike Tyson boxing world here in the first month of 1986. They're hungry for a new heavyweight, for someone who is as aggressive as Mike Tyson against an outmatched Mike Jameson.
Feel the effects of those big punches, such as that good right hand that snuck him there.
Round number 4, as we mentioned.
I caught just when Jameson went into that clinch there. He's 6'4", yet he dropped his head really low and clashed heads with Mike Tyson. The referee picked it up, thinking that Jameson's intentionally trying to butt Tyson. So you learn all these little tricks.
Mike Tyson getting tested more tonight than he usually has been, and knows that Charles the Truth Williams in mid-February. Mike Tyson takes 2 steps forward, lets go with a couple of lefts, now a right, a left. He's got him down.
It's very seldom you see a heavyweight throw a combination of 5 and 6 punches, but Mike Tyson does it.
At age 19, trying to extend his record to 17-0.
And he's going about it the right way.
Here he comes, Tyson, who wants to be a finisher like Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, and Joe Louis, here in the 4th round in Atlantic City. For young Mike Tyson.
He's just one tough customer.
The last half minute took Tyson into the 4th round before he was KO'd in.
The knockdown, Ken. You see the explosive punches he throws. A flurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 punches. You don't see that in heavyweight divisions.
This is live action in round 5. Mike Jameson, the 31-year-old from Cupertino, California, near San Jose. Mike Tyson, Sports Illustrated cover boy, trying to end it here in round number 5.
Jameson is doing at this point what I think he should have been doing from the first. He just took a right hand.
He's down. Mike Tyson is a winner again. His record goes to 17-0. You now face Carl the Truth Williams near your hometown, Troy, New York, on the 16th of February.
On the contrary, I fight Jesse Ferguson, the ESPN champion.
You're going to fight all the time, everybody.
That's right. That's what I'm in the business for. I just come in here, I do my best, and gain the respect from everyone. And that's all I can do. I can do my best. And people appreciate it with the best that I do. And I guess that tells its own story.
Mike Tyson defending his WBA and WBC titles against Pinklon Thomas. It's scheduled for 12 rounds down in Atlanta. So there he is, Pinklon Thomas. And who will we see tonight?
And there's Pinklon Thomas's record, just one loss. And let's just keep in mind, he lost a fight. A lot of fighters have lost fights. We've also seen some fighters, when they lose their first fights, go to pieces. And many observers feel that Thomas is what used to be called a shot fighter. No more zip and zest. We'll see.
Much about what happens after one fight. He had a bad fight in his own mind, even though he won all 12 rounds against Bone Crusher Smith, but he says people will forget it. If I have a good outing against Pinklon Thomas, people will forget all about it. He said that he went back home to upstate New York, and as he put it, I got my head chopped off by Kevin Rooney, his trainer. So we'll see if he learned anything, and we'll see what he brings to this dance. I found him, when we talked to him, to be very tight.
And there he is, Mr. Primitive, coming in just in his black trunks, black shoes, no socks.
And you see that he has no robe.
You know, when I look at Mike Tyson, I get the feeling he's so dense that it's like picking up a baseball and finding it weighs 30 pounds. And there's his record, as you can see, unbeaten.
You can see a 9-year age difference. Other than that, I think probably the only really startling number there is that Thomas came in at 217, and he does have a reach advantage of some 3.5 inches. I don't really know that that will be any factor in this fight at all. Meanwhile, let's get up now to the ring announcer, Chuck Hull. We'll get the introduction to the fighters, and we'll get on with this. Chuck?
12 rounds of boxing for the WBA, WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of West Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 217 3/4 pounds, with a professional record of 29 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, and 24 KOs. He's rated #1 in the world by the WBC and is a former champion of that organization. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Pinklon Pinky Thomas. Fighting out of the Catskills in New York, weighing 218 3/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career with 29 wins, no defeats, 26 KOs. He is the WBC, WBA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Iron Mike Tyson.
Okay, Tyson, Thomas, you're going to box for 12 rounds. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid using any kinds of foul. Don't throw any punches during the break. Is that understood? Seconds come out fighting.
Self-preservation kick in for Thomas, or will he come out trying to win this fight?
Took a deep breath before the opening bell. Not a bad idea against Mike Tyson.
Tyson is a 6-1 favorite.
Tyson starts out with the right hand.
You notice that what happens inside here, we see some clinching. That's what exactly Bone Crusher Smith did. But inside, you may see that Mike Tyson still works. He still throws punches.
He's not giving Thomas a chance to unload that jab.
What Angelo Dundee wants Pinklon Thomas to do is give him angles. Don't stand directly in front of Mike Tyson, because you see here, Mike can throw punches from either angle and with a lot of power.
Yeah, Dundee said Tyson is a two-beat fighter. What he means by that is he comes in, he feigns left, he feigns right. There's a big left hand by Tyson, but Thomas is all right.
You know why Tyson's able to nail so many guys is because he doesn't throw 1 or 2 punches. He throws a series of combinations, and one of those punches is going to land. The left hook there.
Beautiful left hook.
He has just not let Thomas uncork the jab. He's on top of him before Thomas could let the jab go.
Well, I stated earlier, the key to this punch for Pinklon Thomas is the jab. He has not thrown the left jab to keep his man off balance. You see that it breaks your rhythm. The jab breaks the rhythm.
Another big left hand. Thomas is hurt.
Tyson did not go to the body.
And another left hand. Rarely do you see Tyson throw only one punch.
Pinklon can't take upright, and all Tyson's doing is nailing.
His legs are not rock solid at this moment either.
Watch for the uppercut, Barry, by Mike Tyson inside. I think he has one of the most devastating uppercuts in the heavyweight division. The hands of Pinklon Thomas, especially our right hand, is starting to drop to his side.
Thomas has a long way to go in this first round, too, as you can see. 50 seconds left in the round. Long way.
There's the uppercut.
And a big left hand right on the jaw of Pinklon Thomas. Thomas is in all kinds of trouble. It'll be all Thomas can do to get through this round. Five seconds remaining, so he will get through this one. Brutal first round.
There's a left hand plus a right. It was the left hand that was the hard punch. But Tyson kept coming, but Thomas kept coming right back. Thomas is showing that he has something of a champion's heart. The last champion in with Tyson gave a feeble defense of his title. Well, Angelo has a tendency to get excited because I can see that's one back to overreact.
Wrong something though. Swelling and a bit of a cut under the left eye of Thomas. There's another left hand by Tyson.
And that's what Trainer Kevin Rooney told him to do.
Angelo Dundee telling Thomas, just stay away from this guy.
Step up.
I'm expecting to see a lot of guys tie up Mike Tyson. You see what happened with the left jab, Barry?
Reminiscent of the last fight, of course. There's a left hook again.
Mike Tyson now is starting to jab Pinklon Thomas.
Well, Kevin Rooney told us that Tyson's jab was better than Thomas's. He said he knocked Alfonso Ratliff down with a jab. There's a good jab by Thomas.
Come on. On that jab and being a little more aggressive. Come on now. Don't be fucking out with this guy. You understand? Come on. Be aggressive.
Trying to get Thomas to be the first one shooting the left hand. That was Angelo Dundee's instructions. Well, there it is. He has to be first, Larry, because he has to stop that rhythm of Mike Tyson.
He's pushing his jab, but he's got to snap it more.
Angelo wants a little bit more lateral movement from Pinklon Thomas. He's to work that hand, work that free hand. Forcing the clinches, it seems to me he's going in sometimes to clinch. He appears to be more conscious of it, and in fact, he himself wrapped his arm around Pinklon Thomas's arm. I think Mike Tyson's so conscious of that now. But you see what happens, Barry, every time that Pinklon gives a little lateral movement, as long as he stays in front of Mike, Mike's going to land punches. Mike is like he's perpetual motion.
Started to say swelling on both cheeks. There's a good jab. Looks as though there might be a little cut above the left eye of Pinklon Thomas. I think that's where the blood is coming from. Thomas's people say that his jab is second only to that of Sonny Liston.
You'll notice that he comes straight up. He comes upright, and that's in line with the left hook of Mike Tyson.
Not sure that isn't cut.
He hasn't shown much fear of Tyson.
I was really expecting to see a lot of clinching from Pinklon Thomas because I think he picked something up from the Bone Crusher Smith fight. But he has to be a little busier than Bone Crusher.
I asked him who fought him the best in your opinion, and he said Jose Ribalta and Quick Tillis.
See, Angelo wants Pinklon to be first. If Mike Tyson the same pace. He needs to pick his pace up a little bit, like he did just then. Mike Tyson retaliates with a few punches of his own. I mean, the left jab can go downstairs, it can go upstairs. It can actually be the punch bar to win the fight. Said that the way that Mike Tyson holds his gloves close to his chin, he thinks he has the power to hit the gloves, and the gloves will actually.
And I think really started to confuse Mike Tyson a little bit, right? He scored with that uppercut. Took a lot of punishment in the first round. Good combination by Kevin Rooney on Mike Tyson.
Well, Kevin Rooney wants to see more jabs from Mike Tyson.
He is getting off first. He got off first that time with the right hand. And now the jab is effective. Blood under the left eye of Thomas. Not in a place. Fighter become aware of being cut. I heard Thomas a couple rounds ago ask if he was cut.
Well, if you have a good cut, man, unless it really bothers you with the swelling. Pinklon needs to bend a little bit more than these. He's too upright. You see that jab? You see again, it keeps him off balance.
And now
makes him reach. Consistently to keep anyone off balance.
Pinklon Thomas really is almost starting. Tyson trying to use the jab as Kevin Rooney was exhorting him to do.
Little movement, little footwork from Pinklon Thomas.
And
jab.
Pepper, watch the head. And Thomas again. Impressive in this round. Long left hand by Tyson.
Bolo punch, kind of bolo, double right hand.
Now let's see what Tyson does here and why he's having so much.
Well, Pinklon Thomas is starting to fight his fight and using the jab. And what actually he's doing, again, like I stated earlier, he's throwing Mike Tyson off. He's breaking Mike Tyson's rhythm. And Angelo told Thomas in the corner, don't stay in the clinches. Move away. Spin the guy off. Get back on his bicycle, but not move too much.
Thomas has answered one question, and that
he has to understand the key to winning is do it your way.
There was a big uppercut by Tyson. And a left hand, and that staggered Thomas. And a right hand behind it. Thomas in trouble again. And now Tyson moves in for the kill. Two uppercuts and a left hand. Thomas trying to hold on. Serious trouble, and down he goes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's over. It is over. Thomas did not make it by the count of 10. But when he got to it, he got to it. Watch this uppercut.
Well, the reason I said the uppercut would be a factor is because Pinklon Thomas at times will lean inside. And that uppercut, it was an accurate punch and a very powerful punch.
Now let's take a look at the knockdown. You know, we talk about finishers, and I've always said you were a great finisher. Well, here's a guy who doesn't have to take a back seat.
Well, he levels his punches. I mean, he gets so much leverage behind each punch. He puts his hip behind. Look at here. He's just putting his entire body behind the punch, and he's so relentless. Again, the uppercut, left hook. He's still in position to throw more punches, and it's just a matter of time. That left hook there was deadly.
The winner by a TKO and still WBC, WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Mike, until the end, that was tougher than it was supposed to be. Was it tougher than you thought it would be?
Good fight, man. Good fight. Thank you. You're a great fight also. It's my pleasure to give you a shot at the title, but you deserve it. Answer this question.
Let me start again. It looked like it was much tougher than it was supposed to be up until the end.
Of course, but you know, I saw him in previous fights he would get tired, and I said if I knock him out early when he tired, he won't have no defense, and it'll be spectacular. And I knew he would get tired somewhere around the 7th round, because I saw in the last 2 fights he was gasping for a little air.
You said before the previous round that you thought he was getting tired.
I knew he was getting tired.
But he seemed to establish his jab pretty well and frustrate you quite a bit while you were trying to box with him in those rounds.
As you know, I was getting my jab off too. And as you know, he has a great jab, like everyone knows. You know, and he's a great fighter. And I feel I'm the best fighter in the world because I beat the best fighter in the world. Everybody gave him the regards.
Do you feel he was the second best heavyweight out there?
Absolutely. Now I proved it.
Was when Kevin said to you before the round, start throwing punches with mean intentions, sounded to me like he was really saying, forget that jab I've been telling you to throw all this time.
No. He wanted me to use the jab, but I was trying to convince him, which is my fault, and I should never do that. He was getting tired. And I said, give me one more round. Give me one more round. And I'll do whatever you say.
You describe it for us.
Well, I saw I could sneak the uppercut in there, and I was just working it to the body, to the head. I saw he was hurt, and I just put everything together. He was tough, but I thought I'm going to put him together. And as you see, I'm putting him together, boom.
You hit him some decent shots up to then. Were you surprised that he took them as well as he did?
I saw him fight Weaver, and Weaver's the greatest knockout puncher around when he was fighting. And he took Weaver's best shot.
What is your feeling of satisfaction compared to the last time we had you here?
Well, I opened up and I was using my head more. And now when I go to the gym, I don't have to listen to too much criticism, even though I'm going to hear it.
Are you looking forward to fighting Tony Tucker and unifying the whole heavyweight division next?
Absolutely. I want his title so bad it's not even funny.
Okay, we hope it's not funny, or we hope maybe it's funny. But we'll hope to be there.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, and congratulations again. Back to ringside.
This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, or 16 stone 4 pounds, with a professional record of 32 wins, 2 defeats, with 31 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, he is rated #1 in the world by the WBC. He is the challenger, Frank Bruno. And in the red corner, from Catskill, New York, weighing 15 stone 8 pounds, or 218 pounds, he is undefeated in his professional career, 35 wins, 31 KOs. He is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, they get called to the center of the ring. Let's listen to Richard Steele.
Their instructions in the dressing room. I'm cautioning you again. Obey my commands at all times. Is there any questions? Shake hands. Good luck.
There's the stare. We're just about set to go. The undisputed heavyweight championship of the world on the line. Mike is giving away 3.5 inches in height. He's giving away 10 pounds in weight. He's 5 years younger, and he's giving up 11 inches in reach. Some say he has the same disadvantage as a lion going against a zebra. And I'd have to agree. Let's see how quick he starts. Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with a right hand. And there goes Bruno for the first time in the fight. Bruno's clear, but he knows the power of Mike Tyson. Tyson, if ever there was a guy fighting like a raging bull, it's Mike Tyson. Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He get tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. Mike is just looking for an opportunity to cut loose, and Richard Steele warns Frank Bruno about hanging on and hitting Mike Tyson. Tyson pummels him with the right hand. Mike trying to set him up with the left hand. Bruno looks a little wobbly already. Right hand misses Frank Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on to the head of Tyson. Tyson not affected by any of these blows at all. Tyson just looking to set his man up. He's back on the assault about hanging on and hitting. Bruno's already been down in round number one. Tyson hit with a light left hand. Doesn't do anything to him. Tyson back up bouncing. Well, all the questions about distractions have been answered as Tyson attacks. And you can see that there's been a point taken away. I don't think points will mean anything by the time this fight's over. But Frank Bruno is trying to make a fight of it. He's hanging on, but Tyson is certainly getting the best of it. He's bleeding from the nose. He was down in the very early seconds as Tyson nails him with the uppercut. Now Frank comes very slowly across the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues to throw. Tyson was caught and wobbled. Tyson looks clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to fight back, and Bruno did catch him with a shot. That's the first time I've seen anything like Tyson staggered. Tyson was definitely set back in his tracks there. Inside of 20 seconds to go in the round. Bruno has got him tied up. Mike Tyson doesn't seem to have that fiery look in his eyes right now as he lunges for the challenger. Inside of 10 seconds to go, as you see. A bell ends round number one, and the crowd loves it. So Bruno went down but not hurt, and Bruno tagged Tyson and did hurt him. Watch this now, and let's see just how it happened. There was a short right hand that caught Bruno. He was wobbled, and then another right hand kind of up over the shoulder got him off balance, and you notice Tyson never stopped swinging. There's the short right that has him in trouble. Right now, he's wobbled on his legs, and then it's up in the top of the back of the head, but he's not hurt here at all. And then, of course, Richard Steele moves in. And there's the right hand that caught Tyson and buckled his legs. And that's the first time we've seen him in an awkward position. Here's Tyson moving in. It'll be interesting to see if he's like a wild man in round two. And it looks like he's ready to be a wild man in round two. So Frank Bruno came to fight. Surprised Tyson by catching him in the first round. He's nailed again with that inside right hand. Bruno vulnerable to that right hand in close. Tyson continues to come in. Bruno continues to hang on when he does come in. We wanted to take time to welcome all our friends in Australia, New Zealand, and people watching all over the world, but the fight's been so fast and so exciting, it's hard to do that. But a special hello to Chris Myrams in Wellington, New Zealand, and all of the brothers and sisters, and especially David Fox, our producer, his sister, who's also watching in New Zealand. Welcome, New Zealand and Australia. People all over Africa, the Middle East, we're thrilled to have you. Frank Bruno came to fight. He was down for just a second in the first round, and the chant from the better than 5,000. Tag with a short, crisp right hand in the first round, which made us all think, well, that's what all was going to happen. Tyson looking for the shot to the body and then to deliver that right hand to the head to his advantage. But Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just looks to throw the shot. Bruno was able to block that shot that time. You see Frank continuing to hold with a left hand behind the head of Mike Tyson. Left hook to the body. Tyson attacks with a left of his own himself, so he can't punch. Tyson misses wild with the left. The right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go. Now is when he's got to hang on. Tyson knows that he can catch up with Bruno right now. Bruno trying to keep him off. And the bell ends round number 2. And here we go with round 3. A lot of people didn't expect it to go this far. In fact, for the betting public, round 3 is an important round. The over and under is round 3 for this fight. So if the fight goes beyond round 3, there'll be a lot of happy people that pick 4 and above. Of course, this is the betting capital of the world, and people are interested in that around here. You people watching around the world, we've seen a better fight than we expected so far. You get the idea that Mike Tyson will catch up with Frank Bruno, and your heart's almost with Frank to hope he can make a good fight of it. Frank Bruno, the big, almost chisel-cut body in such magnificent shape. Big, vicious body shot. Didn't seem to bother Bruno, though. Bruno is going to stop powering with that left hand and get a punch off. Mike catches him with a good left hook, and Bruno has the wherewithal to hang on to him. Both guys hanging on with the kind of the right arm and wailing away with the other hand. Tyson, lightning hands, looking for the opportunity to land that right hand on the chin of Frank Bruno.
Let him go, Mike. Let him go.
And again, you just have the feeling it's a matter of time. And it's not that Tyson's toying with him, it's that Tyson is looking for the opportunity. Don't forget, Bruno did catch Tyson in the first round with a pretty good shot.
Come on, Park, take it out. Don't hold him, Frank.
Bruno has got to throw some heavier stuff, though. He's powering with the left hand. He's got to let the right hand fly. Tyson with a short assault. Nothing there. Tyson has a lot of movement where Frank Bruno is just kind of a stand-up guy, almost tailor-made for Tyson. You'll get the idea that it's a question of time before Mike catches him. There's some real good shots there. Not catching flush, but nonetheless scoring. Mike Tyson is in control of the fight, and Bruno, if he hopes to win, has got to let that right hand fly. And as soon as he comes in and hits him, hang on to him. There's a little bit more game than Bone Crusher Smith was in his fight. Bruno at no stage inside is going to give Tyson both hands free. They continue to fight after the bell.
Gotta use a lot of sevens to get in there. Stay inside. All right? Stay inside. Be mean in the inside. Be Richard. Start digging them body straps.
That's Aaron Snowell working the corner of Mike Tyson. Don't forget, Tyson has a whole new corner. Aaron Snowell, Jay Bright, and Taylor Smith. Terry Lawless and George Francis, the keys. All right, here we go, round 4. Bob Sheridan here. It looks like Bruno could be hurt a bit.
Watch your head, Mike. Watch your head.
Tyson just really bores in like a madman almost. Frank has got to start throwing that right hand. Again, this is round 4. It's scheduled for 12. But he recovered from that in fine shape. And then Richard Steele had to take a point away. Bruno is caught by a right hand and a left hook. Bruno comes back and catches Tyson. Bruno has got to throw that right hand more and try to catch Tyson with a left hook. Vicious body shot. That light, ooh, another right hand gets through.
Come on, Park, get out of there.
Doing an excellent job considering the style that Bruno is fighting here. But Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just goes about his business of trying to win each round.
Step back. Don't hold him, Mike. Let him go.
Bruno is such a much bigger figure than Mike Tyson, but Tyson is just so strong, and his hands are so quick. Uppercut comes that time. We're in the closing seconds now of round 4. The bell ends round number 4, and the crowd in England loves it. All right, here we go with round number 5. And Tyson attacks immediately.
Come on, Park, get out of there.
Throughout a good portion of the fight against Tim Witherspoon, and it was in the later rounds that, you know, those big heavy muscles begin to catch up with him. Because Tyson's a big, strong guy too, but we know he can go the 12. His last time out against Bugner, Bruno had to go 8 rounds. Before that, he went 8 against Reggie Gross in Marbella. So Bruno attempting to make a better fight of this than most people thought possible. He's lost every round, make no mistake about that.
Last warning, last warning.
Richard Steele continues to warn Bruno about hanging on and hitting.
Punching it out, punching it out.
This place seats about 8,000 or 9,000 here at the Hilton Hotel. Bruno was caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off. Bruno has the wherewithal to hang on. Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut, lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with a right hand. Bruno trying to hang on as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. He's really being hit now. Blood coming from the nose. His eyes are puffy. Tyson is punishing Frank Bruno right now. Bruno tries to hang on. Probably what he should do is get down to his knee and take an 8 count instead of letting this guy nail him with a flush right hand.
Stop, let him go, let him go.
This is round 5. Remember, a fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight. It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO. It came at 2:55. That's unofficial. We'll get that officially. It came at 2:55 of the 5th round. Mike Tyson punished and pummeling Frank Bruno.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bruno did the best he could do to make a go of it. But there was no question Mike Tyson a superior fighter.
27 pounds heavier, almost 4 inches taller. Huge reach advantage, and here we go, round 1.
I tell you what, if I was built like Frank Bruno, I wouldn't be afraid of anybody or anything. But Mike Tyson is a phenom, abnormal strength, unnatural. He is a walking powerhouse.
Tyson's trainer Jay Bright said he's concerned about keeping Tyson under control of the belt. He'll be very anxious.
Whether Tyson's going to come bobbing and weaving, he's certainly coming straight in. What you're going to see is Frank Bruno grab Mike when he comes in like that. Every time. Every time he comes in, he's going to hold him. He's not going to let Mike do what Mike wants to do on the inside. From Mills Lane to keep it their heads off.
Bruno with the questionable chin.
Get off that net, come on.
He said he'll try to use the jab to keep Tyson away. He does not like to fight on the inside generally. But Bruno also feels he's learned to hold on.
If he's going to throw that right hand, he's got his jab into Mike and throw the right hand into Mike. See how he leans back? He can't do that.
He gets there, you're too apprehensive. On Mike's side, he's not bobbing and weaving like he has.
Says Mills Lane. Tyson's people wanted to bob and roll, be less of a target attack.
That's the first one he felt the steam. He is fierce tonight.
And that Bruno doesn't have the foot steam.
He didn't get there anywhere.
Bruno threw a nice right hand around the side of Tyson's ear and then a left hook to the body. Didn't seem to do anything, but it was a nice effort.
And anytime, oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination with 20 seconds left in round 1.
He got Bruno's attention, wobbled Bruno with that punch. And that's what I mean. If he makes a mistake early, you can't fix a chin that was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno comes forward. 7 seconds to go in the round.
Bruno in bad trouble there. All he needed was one more good shot. He'd have been gone.
The cut's nasty.
Well, it's a nasty cut. And rest assured, Tyson's not going to let that alone. These things tell him to stop.
Yeah, Mills Lane trying to take control.
In every instance, anytime he gets close to
put any efforts toward punching if he's just worried about holding.
And fall on him it will, because Tyson is fierce tonight.
Tyson now showing some head movement.
Let him go, Frank, come on.
Frank's got to take his shot. Steve put himself in a position to win, take his shot. But to just hold and do that for 12 rounds, there's no wandering.
Well, he's not going to be here for 12 rounds, I guarantee you.
Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson. Flush on the face of Frank Bruno. Another left.
And did not react as badly as he did in the first round. Maybe the nerves and the jitters, he may be settling in
front of him. Halfway through the second.
A little tiny referee and two huge guys.
Tyson looking to go back to work.
That is what you call
second inning. Less than a minute remaining in round 2.
Bruno switched to southpaw there.
Even Tyson's jabs seem to lift Bruno off his feet. And that's saying something for a 247-pounder.
He's not fighting offensively.
Bleed down the side of his face.
A home run. A home run thrown by Tyson.
Wonderfully echoing your words, Bobby. And more lecturing from Mills Lay saying, fight it out, stop holding.
He's got a difficult task in front of him, and a lot of people are going to say this fight doesn't prove anything anyway.
And this is what Bruno expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought McGilliam Mathis. Here's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over here in round 3. Mike Tyson is champion again.
And that is it. Mike Tyson is back. The Tyson era has begun.
Want to get better at boxing while actually enjoy learning it? On my Patreon, you'll learn real boxing techniques, watch epic fighter highlights, and get exclusive videos, all ad-free. It's everything boxing fans love in one place. Become a member today. The link will be in the video description.